A little boy falls. He starts crying. Someone says, "Don't cry. Be a man." A little girl finishes eating. She quietly picks up the plates. Nobody asked her to. She just knows. Another child is told, "You're getting too dark." Someone laughs. Everyone moves on. None of these moments seem important. They're just words, just habits, just things children hear every day. But here's the thing. Nobody is born sexist. Someone teaches them to be. We do. We teach boys that crying makes them weak. We teach girls that the kitchen belongs to them. And over time, those words become beliefs. A couple of years ago, while filming UNICEF India's Aadha full campaign in Uttar Pradesh for Fountainhead Solutions Private Limited, I witnessed one of the most powerful examples of storytelling I've ever seen. The campaign began with something beautifully simple: comic books. Stories that challenged everyday stereotypes around gender, identity, and equality. But the campaign didn't end with children reading those stories. It invited them to perform them. Across schools, students transformed those comic books into street plays. And here's what made them so powerful. The audience wasn't other children. It was their parents, their teachers, their families, their communities. One little girl stood on the stage and questioned why only she was expected to help in the kitchen. A young boy asked why crying made him less of a man. Another challenged why beauty should have a color. These weren't actors, they were children, standing in front of the very people who had unknowingly passed these beliefs on to them. And then something extraordinary happened. For those few minutes, the students became the teachers. Watching those performances changed the way I think about storytelling. People often think great storytelling is about beautiful visuals, or emotional music, or clever writing. I don't think it is. The best stories don't change minds by arguing. They change minds by helping people see themselves. That's exactly what these children did. They didn't lecture. They didn't blame. They simply held up a mirror. We often think prejudice begins with hatred. Most of the time, it begins with habit. A sentence repeated for generations. A joke, a tradition, a casual comment, until nobody remembers who questioned it last. That's why I believe stories matter. Not because they tell us what to think, but because they give us the permission to question what we've always believed. People often ask me whether films can change the world. I don't know. But I know this. A story changed a classroom. The classroom started conversations. Those conversations reached families. And families shaped generations. Maybe that's how real changes always happened. Not through louder voices, but through better stories. Because we spend so much time asking, how do we raise better children? Maybe the better question is, what are our children trying to teach us about ourselves?